Hello everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo and welcome back to another episode of Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. In the last episode, I don't remember what we did because it's been several months since I've actually recorded this. Whatever it is, I'm sure it involved us, taking money from Gluckins, saving Scrubs and or Fuzzles, and paying Lulu with the stolen money. This time, I think we're going to do similar stuff.
Okay, guys, Splinterz, the biggest toothpick factory around. It's got this place marked for clear cutting. They've already drained the river and driven the Mudokons out of here. Destroy those slags and restore this once beautiful land to its former glory.
I have no idea what you said because there's no subtitles in this game and I can't hear you because I have to mute my TV when I record. So, something that I would kind of like to talk about as we go through this area grabbing the Mudokons is something I really don't care for in this game is that this game is super freaking repetitive. And I know that's kind of the same case for, like, every game ever made. But, like, with this game, it really feels repetitive. It really just feels outrageously repetitive. The amount of times that you are basically just doing the same thing, but in a different location, is honestly just absurd. Like, the amount of repetition. And, the thing is, with the other Oddworld games, yeah, it was kind of repetitive, but you had, tough challenges that helped keep things moving, you know? Like, the previous games, Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, and, Abe's Exodus, they weren't super long games. Like, I guess Abe's Exodus was a little longer, but, like, Abe's Odyssey is like 3 hours long, if you know what you're doing. Dude!
Hey, what's happening, Abe?
Let me grab your butt and throw you off of here, you stupid fucking green bastard.
Okay, listen up. Hey,
Anyway, you had tough challenges to kind of keep things moving, and, like, this game is piss poor easy. Like, it really isn't that hard, and, like, the times where it is somewhat difficult is moot, because unless both of them die, unless both Abe and Munch die, nothing's gonna happen. You just revive whoever and do the whole thing over again until people are dead. Like, it is just so freaking stupid. Why am I carrying you? I can just have you follow me. It is just so freaking stupid to me that they have the game like this. Because, like, I get it. This was the first 3D Oddworld game, both in the sense that it is the first time that the characters are rendered in 3D, but also the first time that we have, like, an actual 3D. What the hell is going on with the camera? Yeah, that happens sometimes, where the camera will just get stuck on the geography, and I do not understand why that happens in games. Like, the camera is not a physical thing. I don't get why this happens. But, basically, oh shit. Everyone, attack! Camera. but also just basically the amount of, like, the game itself is fine as far as the story goes. Like, the story is fine, even though it is super fucking repetitive. Like, I don't really care for the fact that you were at the Almighty Raisin, you were already at the Almighty Raisin, and, like, you gotta go get Munch, then go back, then you hear his stupid fucking crap, alright. Then you hear his stupid fucking prophecy bullshit. And the prophecy stuff is basically as simple as go rob all these people, give the money to this lazy douchebag, and then you use mind control him. Like, presumably, I mean, like, you would presumably mind control him. I mean, Abe has the possession and stuff. Like, you use him to get the Gabiar, which, like, it works. Will you get over here, you dumb bastard? Like, it works, I guess, but it's just, like I said, it's very repetitive. It's just very, like, the story of this game is super simple, especially compared to the other Oddworld games. I'm gonna make a quick save because I do not remember what everything does. I know there's a way to raise the water here, but if we raise the water too early, we kind of fuck ourselves over. Okay, there we go. We're gonna need to spend some time grinding Spoos anyway, I guess. So, yeah, it's just kind of, like, I don't hate this game, but, like, having played the other games in the series, like, Abe's Odyssey and Exodus are just so much better than this. Although, I'd rather take this game than Soulstorm. Like, goddamn. I know I spent a lot of time talking about Soulstorm in my Abe's Exodus Let's Play. Which, by the way, I didn't notice that some of the episodes became out of sync with the audio. So, like, some of the gameplay audio is, especially in episodes like episode 2, the gameplay audio is out of sync with the actual gameplay itself. And, I didn't notice that in editing. I think that was a rendering mistake. So, sorry about that. But, let's see, how many of you assholes are there? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Looks like 6. So I'm gonna need. But yeah, it's whatever. I'll see you guys in a second after I'm done grinding Spoos. Okay, now that all of these guys are Mudakin archers, I think is what they're called. Maybe Mudakin gunmen, I don't fucking remember. Now we're gonna have a much easier time to do this. Also, it was the shaman guy who gave these shrines to us to allow for the Mudokons to be turned into this. So why exactly they can't just do this on their own is confusing to me. Also, you probably should be moving around, jumping around, whatever, so you don't get shot. Because if Abe dies, I've mentioned this before, but if Abe dies, the Mudokons just kind of go brain dead, and they don't tend to fight anymore. Oh, good. There's another resurrection totem here. Alright. I'm gonna take this, this tomahawk guy after I recover my health. And I'm gonna go turn him in. God damn it, I didn't mean to call all of you. Fuck. I'm gonna go take this tomahawk guy and turn him into a gunman. So I will see you guys real quick. Damn it! I keep holding down the button. See, this is one of the things that annoys me about this version. Is I don't like how the game speak has been changed. In the original, or at least the Xbox, or the PS3 version, all you had to do was, like, hold down a button to access, like, Alia and stuff like that. But in this version, it's holding down the button, and because there's no GameSpeak actual menu that pops up during gameplay, I don't remember what all the commands are. Just, ugh, it's annoying.
Okay, listen up.
All right.
Okay,
Get to work, you lazy bums. I don't think we need all this spruce here right now, but we can use it if we want. Wrong button. Alright. Let's switch over to Munch. And have the fishy douchebag open up the way forward. Stupid camera. Whee! Boing! Boing! Okay. think we can have Munch open up the way forward. Hopefully it does not alert the Sligs and get him killed. I'm just gonna leave Munch right there. Okay, I'm gonna leave the Mudokons here real quick. And we're gonna go solo. Abe Solo. No relation to Han Solo. Actually, speaking of Han, a few years ago, I was wanting to do a Star Wars, like, not blind let's play exactly, but like a blind watch through, essentially, like a review. And I don't know how well that turned out. Because, essentially what happened was I didn't really like how my videos were coming out at the time. And so I just kind of stopped doing it, and I waited for years, basically, for my memory to kind of do what it does best and, you know, forget stuff. But for whatever reason, I couldn't forget most of what I saw. I forgot a lot of stuff regarding the prequels, but not so much the original trilogy or whatever. So, like, the Star Wars movies, the blind review that I was working on just didn't pan out all that much because of the fact that they're too damn memorable. They just the video series just didn't pan out. Stop picking people up, you dumb bastard.
But to protect the Mudokons here and help the Lulu Fund, you've got to get into Splinterz.
You just hang here for a while.
Okay, careful, guys. Splinterz security is now on full alert. They've brought in tons of explosives and an elite team of Sligs to protect the property. Well, I don't see how, but you just gotta get the Splinterz and force those Gluckons to donate their moolah to Lulu. Happy goings.
This mission is a real pain. Okay, so for this mission, what we need to do is a lot of very tedious shit. This mission, it's not hard, but it's just very long and very tedious. I think we're gonna try to knock this mission out in this episode just because I don't want to deal with this longer than I have to. So, first things first, we need a shit ton of spoofs. And, in every one of these quarantine zones, there are lots of Sligs. And the way to deal with them is there are lots of explosive barrels. here, and we need to drop them on their heads. Oops. Yeah, I kind of wish there was an actual dedicated, like, arc that shows you where stuff is gonna land. I think that's all the sligs in this area, in that little section at least. There is 1, 2 over there. Oh, right, chant suppressors. Awesome. So, chant suppressors, they have a limited range, but I don't know how long their range is. Okay, so we're here. Die, you sliggy douchebag. Alright, I think that should do it for that area. And as you may surmise, just from looking around these different areas, the different areas are designed in such a way that they have like a little opening button thingy that opens up the previous area. And Munch can't jump like Abe can, so I think that kind of tells you what exactly it is we gotta do. Yep. Your guesses are right. We need to make a picnic. Glad you guys are listening. No. We probably get rid of you because you're going to be kind of a pain in the dick if we don't. So we're going to take this big bro slig and murder everyone in this last precinct. Precinct as though it's the police department. Alright. We need at least 99 spoos to operate that little gate thing over there. So, yeah. That's why we're gonna need a shit ton of spoos. But first things first is we need to get Munch through the areas. I don't know why there's a zappy thing there. The zappy thing, I think maybe you're intended to use Munch to do this, but like, it's just not a good idea. So, the easiest way that I found to open up the doors without so much repetition is running back and forth between the buttons to keep them open because they're on a timer. And since they're on a timer, we need to apply a certain amount of pressure within a allotted time, otherwise they close, and then we have to get Abe to go that round-ass about way again. That should be the last one. So now, once we get back to the first or last button, we can switch back to Munch, and Munch should be fast enough to make it through. There we go. Alright, we got 70.
I'll be back. Don't you worry.
Whatever.
We're gonna need more spooks, so I gonna go around grabbing as much spooks as I can. Suddenly I sound like I'm from Texas. Something I would kind of like to talk about as we go through here, though, is, actually something in my personal life that I just kind of want to vent about. I'm not going to go into explicit detail, but, like, I, started using one of those, like, dating apps. I tried, like, using, like, dating apps recently. They are dumb. They are very dumb. They are so stupid. Most of them, at least, like, everyone that I've used, is so fucking stupid. They charge you, so much crap in order to do this. They charge you like $12 a week, not a month, a week, in order to use their fucking stupid service. And in most cases, you can't talk to people unless you both like each other's profiles and shit. Which just makes things even more retarded, because it puts a lot of pressure on not just yourself, but others, in order to really get a match. I guess a match, yeah. But it is the dumbest thing that I have ever done by a wide margin. And it is dumb. I finally managed to match with a girl, actually, on one of these. And, like, come the day of the date, I guess, she decides she doesn't want to show up. She doesn't tell me anything. She doesn't, communicate at all that she doesn't want to show up because reasons. And when I finally get her to message back being like, oh, hey, where are you? Are you coming on the date? Are you coming? And it's been like a half hour past the window you told me to come here. You know, just wondering if you're on your way or you're stuck in traffic or something. She says no, she's not coming. Apparently she does not think very positive of me, to say the least. And it was not a fun experience. Not fun. So essentially, I got ready, walked almost like a mile to the place we were gonna go, because the idea was that we were gonna grab like a drink, like some coffee or something, and just walk around town talking, getting to know one another. And apparently she thought I was like a very horrible person or something, which I don't know. It was dumb. It was very, very stupid. Like, I wasn't like mad or like whatever in the moment. I was like very I was not exactly depressed or anything, but I was like not feeling good for like the rest of that day, for like the rest of the week, essentially. yeah, it was just not... Well, I'd say the rest of the week, it's still technically in that week, but, like... It, was not... It was not fun. It was, very, very dumb. And, I don't really understand, like, here's the weirdest part about it, though, is that I don't understand why she changed so suddenly, because, we were talking for several days before this, this happened, her sudden change in attitude, and, like, things were fine. She liked me. Well, I thought she did anyway. She was nice to me. She was, like, very kind. Like, we seemed to have a lot of the same interest, and then suddenly, come the day of the date, I guess, she just decided that, I was a creeper, apparently. Not that specific word, but, like, she said something along the lines of, like, she thought there was, like, a 90% chance, like, literally a 90% chance that I was, not a nice person, let's say. Yeah. And I'm guessing she found someone else or something, because, that is the only thing I can think of as to why, her attitude changed so suddenly. But it is what it is, I guess. Like the old adage says, there's lots of fish in the sea. Like, just because one girl was like this doesn't mean they all are, but it really puts you in a mood. It really puts you in a mood that, when something like that is said, that, like, oh, hey, I'm not showing up to a date because there's a 90% chance that you're a very bad person or whatever. Because it makes you think, it makes you think long and hard, like, wait, did I really come off that way? Did I really... What did I do? What did I do wrong? Like, you just want to, like, ask them, essentially, like, what did I do wrong? What did I do? Like, is it something that I did? Is it really something that I did, or are you just saying stuff? Like, it puts you in a mood. It is one hell of a mood, and it ruins your whole week. I say this like I've had this happen multiple times before, but really no. Like, this is the first real time that I've ever had this happen. And, because, like, I'm someone who is very, very antisocial. I don't really go out to parties. I don't have much in the way of people that I hang out with socially in real life or whatever. And it's not because I don't want to either. It's because I've talked about this before in other videos, but I have had
Hey, oh my God, you're here! Well, that's one bet I'm happy to have lost. Anyway, now get into Splinterz and squeeze some profits.
I've talked about this before, but I've had anger issues from when I was very young to almost my adult life. Almost. Like, I was about, like, 17 or so when I finally got over them, but when you spend, like, most of your days as a mindless rage monster, it's kind of hard to make friends. Especially when some of the friends you do meet end up leaving and going to college and don't really keep in touch. So, yeah, sucks. Anyway, let's go. The boiler. Alright. So, I think that will do it for this episode. Next time on Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, we are going to progress through the boiler room. Get some poor Gluckin sap to give away his moolah. And save some scrubs. And I think some fuzzles too. I think there might be a fuzzle or two in this level. I don't remember, but at the very least, there's going to be scrubs. So, see you guys then.
Sit on your sinking square window! The skies a bit clearer today. The rain has passed me by. I want to open up the window again. I can't remember why. The signs that I kept pinned to the walls have flown out of the room. Soon I'll find my way to you. I have always kept